Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you very much. Or for watching the show. We've got Don Newman from P-Line. He's actually up in the OP fishing on the Quinault with a true legend from the Quinault River, chasing some steelhead. And Don, I got to ask, man, this kind of started something, and forgive me, I was not that well aware. I knew that you came out with the new braided line. I knew that it was not supposed to fade, but I was not aware of some of the intricacies of it. And Tito enlightened us a little bit about that yesterday, but I learned quite a bit, and we got a lot of questions while we were there. Tell us what this is and how it really kind of overcomes one of the biggest complaints about braided line.
Well, without getting too technical, the main selling feature of this line is the fact that the raw material is in the processing is colored instead of an after process, or instead of an after. I'm cold and I want to get back to fishing, so I'm mixing my words up here a little bit.
We get it. We get it.
But basically, you know, most braided lines, the coloring comes at the end of the braiding process. This is colored before the braiding takes place, and the raw material is actually the raw material. There's three colors. We've got a monster green, we've got an electric green, and we've got a midnight black. There's the one we're fishing out here today, just because it's real high vis and we can see it.
Sure.
And then there's the monster green right there. One of the unique things about this is I'm watching the guys fish, and bobber's going down, and he's going by my head, all that. But basically, it is, you know, we've got a warranty that if this ever fades, we're going to replace it. It's a lifetime warranty on the fade. So that's a pretty unique feature. I don't think there's another braided line company on the market that's doing that.
No, and that actually started a bit of a bonfire for Tito as well, because he said that it was a lifetime guarantee. And people are like, no, there's no way you're going to do that. But that's because you're obviously very confident in the fact that it's not going to fade on you, which has been one of the biggest complaints about braid. You know, obviously there's a lot of benefits to braided line, but when it would lose its color, people would have to cut it off, and they're like, wow, I'm losing this amount of money because I'm cutting off this faded line. Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore.
No, I mean, the black, the green, and the electric green are gonna stay the color. I mean, there's no white in this line. So traditionally, gel-spun polyethylene is a white line that is then colored. This does not have any white color in it. It is either green, the black, or the electric green.
Very cool. Now, I know that you've been fishing with it for a little while. I know that you get a chance to chase steelhead quite a bit, everyone. So he's had a chance to use it. As opposed to some of the other products that P-Line makes, which we all love. Obviously, P-Line dominates in the Northwest for a reason. What is it about this line that you might like better than some of the other options that are out there, like the Braid X?
You know, I fished in two different areas. So our X braid has a Teflon coating on it and a little bit of stiffness to it. The stiffness keeps it from tip wrapping, gives it a little bit more body, but that does decrease the castability of it a tiny bit. Whereas, you know, there's two areas that I've used this product in the past. I've surf fished with it, throwing poppers on the surf. And I have also, we brought it up to BC and some of the other steelhead rivers that we fish. Comes off the reel, whether it's a spinning reel or a bait casting reel, really easily. Casts really well.
I love it. And that's one of the things, I just put it on a Stella, dude. I mean, I love this line. I had a chance to play with it yesterday, and I can promise you that I'm not going to put something I didn't trust on a reel like that. I can promise you that, because I'm building another setup, right, Don? All right, so something that I think everyone should be interested in, you should take a look at that. Fisherman's Marine has it in stock, of course. There's the three different colors that are there.
They do not have it in stock. I'm sorry.
Oh, they don't?
No, we are completely sold out of it right now. The demand has been really high. They do have it on order, but they do not have it in stock. So I don't want those guys upset at us sending customers down there when they can't get it.
Thank you, Don. You just saved me, because Sandeep would have been calling me this morning going, hey, we don't have that. All right, so it's not there yet. It's on its way. So it's certainly something that you need to be looking into.
3 or 4 weeks, they'll have it in stock.
Very good. All right, Don, I'm already starting to run out of time, but for you, because we don't get a chance to talk to you enough, man. How's your steelhead season been this year?
You know, we had a really good season up in BC. We caught a bunch of fish up there. California, you know, we haven't really had a steelhead season much, unless you're way up on the North Coast on the Smith that runs clear in really high water. all of our Southern California, and when I say Southern California, you know, San Francisco to like Fort Bragg area rivers that we like to fish, they've been blown out. They've been blown out for 6 weeks straight. They just dropped in a couple days ago, and it sounds like they're in the process of going out again right now. They're punched.
Yeah, you guys have been getting inundated with water, obviously with an El Nino year that kind of happens. Hopefully you guys are able to hold on to that for a little while.
Yeah, this is the second year in a row, and you know, we were on 4 years of drought, or 5 years of drought prior to that. So our salmon and steelhead stocks took quite a big hit. So we'll take all the water.
Yeah, obviously. I mean,
we'll
certainly
sacrifice
something.
a little bit of fishing season for water and long-term, you know, spawning viability and success.
Yeah, hopefully things will work, because literally everyone, Mr. Newman will travel anywhere and everywhere to chase steelhead. He is as crazed than anybody that you've ever come across, and we really do appreciate you spending some time. I know you want to get back at it, so get in there. Start showing these guys how to catch a fish, because we gave you 9 minutes total, and nobody's caught nothing. I'm the Quinault.
All right. What's going on with that? Here we go. My boys right here. West side. They came all the way from California. We've all got our first Quinault steelhead this week, or this weekend, so we're all pretty happy.
That's awesome, man. It's a bucket list place for me and everyone else that watches the show. Rich, it's great to see you on Outdoor GPS for the first time, sir. It really is a pleasure to see you, sir. Good luck, be safe, and get Don a big one, will you?
Yeah, we're trying. Thanks, Owen.
You guys take care. Be safe, Don. Safe travels, sir. Next time I see you, I hope it's in my studio.
We'll see you guys. Thank you. Take care, Owen.
Take care. That's the Quinault River, Don Newman, and just one of the most amazing places in the world, and hopefully one of these days I'll be there. All right, we're going to cut to a quick break. When we come back, we're going to continue to talk a little bit about P-line. Lots of questions yesterday about fluorocarbon, when, where, and why, and what's the difference between all these different versions. We'll talk about that when we come back from the break.